Hi, I'm Steve Jones and I'm going to tell you about the mass and charge of protons. Well, there's two ways of looking at this. First of all, let's check on what a proton is. If this is an atom, here we have our atom, and in our atom we have three basic particles. We know that there are lots and lots of other particles, but within our atom we can consider three basic ones: the proton, the neutron, and the electron. Forget the electron, that's outside, very loosely attached to the atom. In the centre, in the nucleus, which is very small, there is a proton and a neutron. Or there are protons and neutrons, depending on which particular material we're talking about. The proton has a positive charge. So first of all, it has a positive charge. It also has a mass. And it has a mass of 1. But what? 1 what? Well, to actually tell you what mass it has is a mathematical problem, because if I actually write down the mass, you wouldn't believe me anyway. But if I actually suggest the number of protons that you would need to make a measurable mass, I will have a lot of work on hand, because I will have to keep going in this way until I get a number which is about the right number for the mass. So if I said something like that number of protons I would need, that's a million, that's a million million, that's a million million million, and that's a million 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 million, so 10 million 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 protons, and I get a mass which I can just weigh. So in a bag of sugar, there are this number of protons. The proton is tiny. The mass also is tiny. So is the charge, also a charge of 1. 1 what? Well, a very small charge, because there are this number of protons and the charge is very small. So overall, we say that the proton has a charge of 1 electronic charge. The proton also has a mass, the mass of 1 atomic mass unit. But that is a very small unit indeed. Remember, when you're measuring small things, you need very, very small rulers.